Start with practice set 2.6 seventh example. Pratik travel by boat 36 km downstream and back in 8 hours. Means this is the time given by the downstream as well as the upstream. He will go first of all downstream and come back in the same place and time required for that is 8 hours. If the speed of the boat in still water is given, means the speed of the boat in the still water is 12 km per hour, means speed of the boat is given in still water. Then you have to find out the speed of the water current, means water current, the speed of the water current you have to find out. I prepared the diagram here. If this boat will start with this place A and if this will go to the B, at that time if this will go this direction, that time you have to say that this one is the downstream, and if this one is B dash and this one is A dash, from B dash to A dash this one is called as the upstream. This direction is the downstream, this one is the upstream. Then the distance travel by the downstream is 36 km and distance travel by the upstream is also 36 km. Same distance that boat will travel in the both the upstream as well as the downstream. Then the time required for the downstream as well as time required for the upstream is 8 hours. The together time is given. Then you have to find out the speed of the water current, you have to find out. So whatever they ask, that you have to consider as x. What is given, that you have to see the speed of the boat in still water is given. So I will say that the speed of the water in the still water is 12 km per hour. Then what they ask, the speed of the water current. So I will say that the speed of the water current is equal to x km per hour. You have to consider, let the speed of the water current is equal to x km per hour. Then here, if you will observe, the speed of the boat is always greater than the speed of the water current. If that boat will go to the upstream at that time, that have to overcome the speed of the stream. That's why you have to say that the speed of the boat is every time greater than the speed of the water current. That's why I will say that this 12 km per hour is greater than this x km per hour. Means speed of the boat is always greater than the speed of the water current. Then friends, you have to find out the speed of the boat in downstream. If this boat will go downstream at that time, you have to say that the speed of the boat in still water plus you have to say that stream has the speed at that time, that you have to add. Downstream you have to add the speed of the boat as well as the speed of the stream. And in the upstream, when the boat will go, that time speed is equal to, I will say that this one is kilometer per hour, 12 minus x kilometer per hour. For the upstream, they have to overcome the speed of the water current. So from the speed of the boat in still water, you have to subtract the speed of the boat, speed of the water current. So this will come 12 minus x. This is the downstream speed, this one is the upstream speed. This one is the distance travel in the upstream, the downstream, this one is the distance travel in the downstream. And the time required for both upstream as well as downstream is 8 hours. Everybody understand? Then you have to say that the speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed is equal to distance upon time. Here you have to prepare the formula for the time. Time is equal to distance upon speed. So I will say that time required for the downstream. Whatever be the time required for the downstream, you have to find out. So I will say that time required for the downstream is equal to, you have to say that time is equal to distance covered in the downstream upon speed of the boat in the downstream. In the same manner, time required for the upstream is equal to distance travel in the upstream upon speed of the boat in the upstream. Everybody understand? If you will add this upstream time required for the downstream plus time required for the upstream, that one is the 8 hours. So I will say that this both the times, if you will add at that time, that one is 8 hours. You have to add this side also. If you will add this left side at that time, you have to add the right side also. But addition of the left side is 8 hours. So you have to say that 36 upon 12 minus x plus 36 upon 12 minus x. So what you have to say, from framing the quadratic equation, you have to write left side right and right side left. You have to write this side here and this side Here you have to write. Then here, for solving this quadratic equation, for framing the quadratic equation, you have to take out 36 common. If I will take out 36 common, at that time here 1 upon 12 minus 12 plus x will remain. Again 36 will go outside, at that time 12 minus x will remain. Here I will say that this, here you have to do the addition. If you wants to do the addition, at that time you have to do the cross multiplication. 1 multiplied by 12 minus x, 1 multiplied by 12 minus x plus 12 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 12 plus x. You have to do, if you will multiply this by 1, 12 minus x multiplied by 1 is equal to 12 minus x. 1 multiplied by 12 plus x is equal to 12 plus x. You have to do the product of this 12 plus x and 12 minus x downside. Means do the cross multiplication. After that, what you have to do, this is in the form a plus b and a minus b. This is, you have to write in the form a square minus b square. So you have to write this as 12 square minus x square. 36 as it is, 24 as it is, 12 square minus x square. 36, here denominator is 1. 36 multiplied by 24 upon 12 square is 144 minus x square is x square. Then you have to transpose this bracket this side and 8 this side. So I will transpose this 8 this side and this bracket that side. At that time 36 multiplied by 24 upon 8 as it is equal to, this bracket you have to write here. This will come 144 minus x square. Then here what you have to do, this minus x square you have to transpose this side, 108 you have to transpose that side. So I will transpose this minus x this side. At that time minus x become plus x, 144 as it is, 108 if you will transpose that side, that become minus 108. At that time after subtraction you will get the value 36. And if you will remove the square, at that time you have to give the square root. Every number has two square root, one is positive and another one is negative. This will come square root of 36. X is equal to plus or minus square root of 6 into 6. 1 6 will come outside. X is equal to plus or minus 6. One value of x will come plus 6. One value of x will come minus 6. But speed cannot be negative. So x is not equal to minus 6. Therefore, speed of the water current is x 6 km. X is equal to, I will say that x is equal to 6 km per hour. How you have to find out this answer, you understand? So here what is given, that you have to try to understand. Here the time required for the upstream and the time required for the downstream, you have to, that one is given and that one is 8 hours. So you have to change this formula, speed is equal to distance upon time, as you have to transpose this time in this side. This will come, time is equal to distance upon speed. And here you have to consider the speed of the water current, whatever they ask, that you have to consider as x. When they will go downstream, at that time with the speed of the boat in still water, you have to add the water current, speed of the water current. And for the upstream speed, from the speed of the boat, you have to subtract the speed of the stream. In this way you have to find out this speed and you have to frame this properly. You have to write find out the time required for the downstream, time required from the upstream, and that total timing is 8. You have to do all these things properly and you have to write all these things in the notebook. Thank you.